Hello there, this is Teamworks Podcast. We are a podcast that will be talking about games from PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, you name it. We'll be talking right through all them platforms, right through all our episodes, but also we'll be now and again talking about Marvel stuff and stuff like that. But don't forget, if you say to Alexa, play Teamworks Podcast, and the episode, it will play our podcast. So yeah, that's our podcast, and yeah, we hope you enjoy it, guys. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. This is Teamworks, and for people that don't know what Teamworks is, we've named it Teamworks because obviously when you're in game, you like to be in a team and work as a team as well. But also when you're in work and all that, you're a big team full of people. So yeah, it's all about communication and working together all in one. So lately we've had a few people on our podcast recently. So we've had Blue Carrot Gaming, Clanky Boy, and for our third guest this week, we have Waggo28gaming. How are we doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem, mate. Thank you for joining. And thank you for Phil, my co-presenter, for joining us again.
You're welcome. And my mic is working now. How are we all doing?
Not bad, mate. So we're going to start off the podcast with a few questions, but we're going to take it over to Phil because I've been asking the questions recently at the start of the podcast. So yeah, go ahead, Phil.
Okay, so just random curiosity, like, what was your first gaming console, if you can, like?
I had a Game Boy. Was it black and white one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Handheld. And I had Mario Land and Donkey Kong.
Oh wow! Yeah, I remember them games.
I've got it somewhere.
I will admit, I did play Mario Land more than Donkey Kong, but
Yeah, I love Donkey Kong. That was a brilliant game.
Yeah,
did you?
I had a PlayStation 1 as my first proper console, but that was my first ever one. Game Boy.
Nice one.
That's awesome. So when you had your Game Boy, did you move on to a Game Boy Color after that, or?
No, I only had the one,
No?
unfortunately. Yeah, and then I got a PS1 for Christmas when it first came out. And then I never looked back. But every single PlayStation console going. So.
Wow, which PlayStation did you get? Did you get the big grey one, or did you get the white one? Well,
that was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't actually the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I've still got that one.
Potato, same difference.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? A lot of people didn't know this, but everyone thought the big PlayStation was the PlayStation 1, but apparently it was the PlayStation Classic, or just called PlayStation.
The Classic,
Yeah, and then small white one.
The white one.
Yeah. Which is very interesting when you look back, because obviously back then I thought it was the PlayStation 1.
Well, I mean, it was the first one, wasn't it? So you consider it the PlayStation 1. I mean, obviously when they first brought it out, it wouldn't have been called the PlayStation Classic or the original PlayStation, because that'd just be weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, like them PlayStation 1s though, where it was like small, rounder, and it was white, and you get the portable one as well.
Yeah, remember the portable one? Yeah, at the screen.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good then.
And
so what gaming console do you use now?
What was that, sorry?
Sorry, what gaming console do you use now, primarily?
No, I've got a PlayStation 5.
Nice. Yeah, we're both PlayStation 5 owners as well. A fantastic console.
Are you one of the lucky ones? Like, did you get it on first release?
I got mine, but it took me a year to get mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we won't look back now.
No, I don't think we will.
I just bought an Xbox for my kids to play on, but I've been playing on it as well.
Why not? Have the best of both worlds, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But only an Xbox One. It's not the newest version.
Oh, you got the Xbox One, have you?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got my brother's old Xbox One S, which I thought, you know what, I might as well have it. He said you can have it because he's got the new Xbox, so I thought, why not?
Yeah.
Best of both worlds in it. So
yeah, you got Game Pass. Got some decent games on as well, to be honest.
Well, yeah, Game Pass is brilliant. I don't know whether you do game share with anyone, but
I've never tried it myself, but yeah, I've looked into it in that when I had PS4 a long time ago.
Yeah, well, me and Phil have been doing it since the PS4 came out. We thought, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Saves money as well.
Yeah, well, it saves money, but you're also spending more at the same time.
Yeah, in-game purchases and all that.
Yeah, digital because it's a lot better when you're game sharing, because obviously you can't use the same copy off the disc, can you? But yeah, we used to buy physical copy all the time, didn't we, Phil? Until we found out that we can game share, and we did digital games ever since.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny, like, because I remember you said about it, and I thought, nah, that sounds like rule breaking that to me.
Yeah, and I sent you a small clip what Sony sent, didn't I?
Yeah, so like I actually, when I found out, when James told me, I was like, I don't believe it. So I actually rang up Sony and I was like, is this a real thing, or will I get banned for doing this? And they were like, no, the whole point of it is for, like, if you have two consoles in one household, and then you and another family member can get the same game rather than have to buy it twice.
Yeah, it makes sense doing it that way.
It does. I mean, I'm just surprised that, like, they don't advertise it as much as they should, really.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, the video that they put out was a little video, so not everyone watched it really, and it was basically this guy handing over his friend a physical copy game, and that was meant to introduce game share, but that was the only video they released.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing, isn't it, really?
It is a bit confusing, but when I came across it, I thought, oh, what does this mean? And then I searched it up and everything, and I thought, oh, I'll tell Phil. And then Phil's like, nah, like he said before, nah, that can't be true. I'll ring Sony up just to find out. I said, honestly, it's true. Look at this video. It's from Sony as well.
I mean, those 45 minutes of waiting to get through to that call has probably saved me like a good few $100 now.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
It is well worth it. And we're ready to buy, pretty soon, we're going to buy the new Harry Potter game.
Yeah, I've done 11 hours and I'm having a break.
Nice one.
How are you finding it?
Yeah, it gets a bit repetitive, but I'm like that. I stay in the game for a little bit and then I get a bit like, well, I'll play something else.
Yeah.
We're both different.
My son will probably play it, to be honest, so I'll let him complete it.
Yeah. Why not? And then
I don't think I'll stream it anymore because I was like falling asleep at one point. One of the streams I thought I can't do anymore.
Well, you literally fell asleep near the end.
No, not enough. Yeah, I don't think anyone noticed, but then someone raided me. I was like, oh, what's going on here? It woke me up.
It probably woke you up a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, I've got to stay on a bit longer now. Sound alerts are going off. What's going on?
That's hilarious, dude.
At least it kept you awake. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been no sound alerts going on, and then you sleep there for hours.
So I was playing it's Lego Hobbit the other night, and I thought, I'm tired on it for a bit, and I thought, well, and then I'm about falling asleep on that, so I turned it off.
That's the thing, isn't it? You think to yourself, oh, do you know what? I'll do a live stream tonight. It's all going well. I feel all awake and everything, and then an hour down the line, you go, oh God, I'm getting tired now.
Yeah, so I'll be like that tomorrow because I'm starting early. So my shift had changed, so I'm like,
so what time are you in?
6 till 3 tomorrow. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
At least you're finishing early.
Yeah, but because I work shifts, I work late on a Tuesday, so I'm not going to be in at that time. But I'm still up with the kids anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. But
do you know what though?
Late stream, and then I'm up early. What was that, Phil? Sorry.
I was going to say, it's just mad how. So obviously you work and like the amount you work. When you consider how much you stream and how many streamers you support, and yet you work as well, like how the hell do you fit that into your day?
I know.
Like your day must be like 50 hours long to manage it.
Yeah, well, it's with the supporting. If I'm not busy at work, I'll just try and just like keep it on tab.
Yeah.
At work, but it's difficult to fit it all in, like you say.
Look, I can't even remember. Sorry, come on.
The wife don't like me being on the phone all the time either, so like, not being on it when I'm at home.
I was just going to say, I can't even remember what I did 5 minutes ago, so never mind getting all that done in all that time of the day. I mean, that's incredible. That.
The thing I've realised that I'm supporting all this people, but you don't get a lot of it back either, so I'm thinking of dialing it down a bit.
Yeah.
That's the issue at the minute.
I know what you mean. I notice you live stream quite a lot as well, don't you?
Yeah, I try and fit it in. Well, it's supposed to be 3 times a week, but I've been, because of the way my kids are at like playgroup and school, I can try and get a couple of mornings in, but
yeah,
try and fit it around.
See, well, I mean, on like a Thursday and a Friday, I've got my nephews to look after, and I just think there is no chance I'm going to get time to be able to stream while I'm looking after them. So then, you see all these other streamers, all these parents who are streamers, and they just seem to manage it with ease, and I'm like, oh, I hate you, like, because I just can't do it.
I want to know what I know what. Well, I want to know what they're giving them, because they must be fast asleep when they stream.
Yeah, my kids. I was trying to do mine about 8 o'clock, because my kids go about 7 o'clock. They're in bed. They didn't stop, so they're knackered by 7. So.
Well, nice.
Fair do. So
about 8 o'clock, and it's like. But then I'm knackered by them, so...
I was just going to say...
And that's when you end up falling asleep during your streams.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's been a couple of streams, to be honest. I think it's just a game. I mean, if I'm interested in the game, I'm all right. But
yeah.
The Hogwarts game is a bit like... you have to concentrate.
I can understand where you're coming from with that, because it's gone back a good few years now, but we were playing on the Crew.
Yes,
and I parked my car up waiting for James to get to my location.
I know what don't judge me.
Shut up. And I fell asleep, and I'm just there snoring away, and he's just like, oh. And I woke up with my headphones on later, and I was like, oh, you absolute idiot.
The thing is, at first, Waggo... Well, the thing at first, Waggo, I was actually talking it away, thinking he's still listening to me. And about 5 minutes later, I'm like, hold on, I haven't even had the answer from him. Have I? Hello, Phil? Hello, Phil? And he's like, there's no sound. There's no sound. Or you can hear static in the background. And I'm like, is he messing about with me? Because he does this quite often. Like,
but no, I was just asleep.
Thank you.
But it was brilliant though, because I was trying to talk, and then he was still in the game, and I thought, well, this is really weird. He's still in the game. It looks like his car's moving every now and again. Maybe he's just leaned onto the controllers.
Yeah, so I can empathise. That.
I used to, before I came affiliated, I used to do mostly FIFA streams.
Yeah.
And I was playing pretty late at night. I used to play foot champs quite a lot, and I thought, oh God, you got to concentrate if you want to win the games. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll play a few games.
Yeah.
And I think I fell asleep on one of them. I was winning 1 or 2-0. Then the game finished like 5-2 or something. I was like, what happened here? And it's still streaming at the time. I was like, oh, no wonder I'm not affiliated next. No one wants to watch someone asleep on the stream.
I don't know. Have you seen these big streamers? I mean, have you seen the fails that they've done? I mean, I watched one where they actually fell asleep and they left it on all night until he woke up in the morning, and he didn't realise.
Jesus.
Have you seen them ones?
Literally, he had loads of chat.
Watch me sleep all night. I was like, why do you want to watch me?
I mean, them streams, yeah, they're weird. I wouldn't watch them. I mean, why would you?
Creepy, isn't it?
It's like watching Celebrity Big Brother, isn't it? All they do is sleep.
Yeah, that's it. Well, there's Love Island.
It's just weird. Not that I'm judging anyone else, because I'm not a big streamer, so I can't say anything. But some of them, you just think, why do you want people to watch you sleep? Why do you want strangers to just?
I know it's a strange one. But, I mean, there's people out there who just sit there and watch.
Oh yeah.
You don't watch them sleep for 12 hours. No thanks. I've got stuff to do.
The other one
that's my Saturday night sorted.
Well, yeah. The other one that gets on my nerves is, when have you seen these streamers where they crackle and make all weird noises in the mic? And I'm thinking,
Amaranth was doing that the other day, because I follow her. And
yeah, she does the overnight streams, doesn't she? Where
she's been doing them. I don't watch.
Not that I've watched. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, but when you're licking your mic and everything, I mean, come on.
Yeah, so you're thinking of ASMR there, James.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
I can't stand streams like that though.
It's weird, right? Because so don't judge me. I'm warning you now. So with the wood burning I do, I always think it'd be so good if I had like a really decent mic, like them ear mics, so you could hear the burn. But then I'm also like, I can't justify spending like £700 for a mic that has 2 buttons on it. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like,
and you have to have the ring light to make you look nice.
I think I paid £60 for my podcast mic, which is not bad because it was originally 150 something, I think, so it went down a hell of a lot, and it's a really good mic, and I've had it ever since, and I always use it now.
I use the headset most of the time, but I've got I don't know if you noticed over the line, he gave me his old mic. It was a Razor one. It's worth like 60 quid itself.
Wow, that's good.
I pay for postage. He's a good lad.
Yeah, I mean, Razor is a really good brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
He just got a new one. He said, "I don't need it. Do you want it?" I said, "Yeah." That was when I was affiliated.
I mean, I think
mate, that's awesome.
Razor's a good mate. That I get a good shave in the morning. Sorry, that was bad.
Really?
I have a wet shave, so I don't know what's wrong.
Actually, I have a wet shave these days, so yeah, I don't know.
It'll burn. I think it'll burn my face. It's been years.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think it was like 4 or 5 years between shaves for me, because it just doesn't grow.
Look, if I leave mine grow after 2 days, I look like Shaggy. From Scooby-Doo.
Dude, I just have a bald baby face going on. Honestly.
Mind you, there's a bit of an age difference between me and you, though, isn't there?
Dude, I mean, I'm 27. I should be able to grow at least some facial hair. All that is just a little bit of bum fluff going on.
Actually, it's only 5 years, isn't it? 5 years difference. So yeah.
Oh,
God, acting like I'm a kid.
Well, are you? So, any more questions you would like to ask, Phil?
Okay, so I have watched quite a number of your streams, and I know a lot of the time... Well, a lot of the time I see you playing on like Call of Duty, but like, are there any other kind of games that you really like, or is like Call of Duty your favourite, or...?
Well, when I first started playing on any game, I used to just play offline, but now it's all multiplayer. Yeah. I've got into the multiplayer section of it, but I do like Resident Evil and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I like any games of it, to be honest, but Modern Warfare, because I like the banter with some of the lads that I play with.
Yeah.
And I get some.
I will say, it is funny to watch you though when you're playing them, because like you have like such a dry wit when people are being assholes, basically.
I remember your last stream on it was funny.
Like these people start effing and blinding at you, and you're just like, yeah, whatever, idiot, just go shut up and live in your mum's basement. And it's just so like calm and collected, and it makes me laugh every time.
Winding people up sometimes, but not all the time.
What I thought was funny, your last stream of that, I think it was the last stream, is like someone went, it started going, giving you all this, oh, and then next minute you got him down and you went, hey, there you go.
Wind him up even more.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling, is there?
Can the opposite
Just like
side
pure
still?
karma.
Can the opposite side actually hear you on that game?
Oh, Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can. His proximity chat as well on Warzone. That's even better. That is, to be honest.
I would love to do that on Road Company.
You can hear them like talking to each other. Thinking, there's someone in the room. Like, 'cause you didn't have it on the last one.
Yeah.
I think that's not my teammates. Who's that? And then you walk in there, and they're like, "Oh, I'm dead." You're talking. You're like, "Hello."
See, I'd love to do that just to like play stupid music, just like when enemies nearby, so just start playing the Jaws theme tune.
Yeah, there's
like,
one on TikTok. He does the It voice from the It films.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
No, Georgie.
What a balloon!
Yeah, he's scaring him in the next room.
That's hilarious.
Oh wow!
That's a good one. That's the best one I've seen.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm doing Resident Evil the next couple of weeks on my streams because I'm having a break from. Well, I might play Modern Warfare offline. I'm not going to stream it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Put sound alerts out for that, so jump scares will probably be in this week.
Nice.
Keep me awake anyway.
just make sure Nick's around because she would definitely be scared.
And now she wants payback because I'm always making a shit. So.
Oh, but it's funny though, so you can get away with it.
It is.
No, she loves it. She loves the attention. She's not going to tell you that, but she loves it.
Yeah, she does. I don't know whether you've seen the last stream.
I missed it. I'm going to be there now.
I was pressing all buttons. She said, I thought you was my friend, James. I thought you weren't going to do it. I said, oops, my finger slipped.
Yeah, you had that hard monitor rating, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's a good idea, though.
I mean, she did put it as a sound alert, so, it's her fault, really.
Yeah, it's that one that she goes, "Mommy."
Oh,
and
yeah.
I did it right at the point where she was going behind the door where she couldn't see anything, so she was like, "Shit, myself." Jumping out of the seat. I think I laid off for a bit on the last one, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to have to get Nick on an episode at some point, but yeah, just to talk about the scariness. But yeah, so I've got a question for you, Waggo. What made you get into streaming in the first place? Was it basically because you seen other people streaming, or was it because you just love gaming and you thought I'll just take it to the next step?
Well, I had Twitch, when it first came out, but I didn't realise you could do that, get affiliated years ago, so I thought I'd never tried it.
Yeah.
And then a few of my mates did it at work, and I thought, it can't be that hard. If they're doing it, I'll do it. But it took me 10 months to get affiliated because I was in the wrong Discords and I didn't have a clue what I was doing, to be honest.
I know, and then you joined Stream Wars, and it's a fantastic community, isn't it?
I joined the Stretch Discord first, and then found Yoda through that, and then I left Stretch Discord, and then I've ended up in Stream Wars, and they've been really good. But Stretch was the first one. That's a good Discord to be involved in. They've got a good community there.
It's brilliant when you join.
As well.
Well, it's brilliant, isn't it, when you join fantastic communities? I mean, what got me to Stream Wars myself was, you know who Blue Carrot Gaming is, don't you?
Yeah, he's left Stream Wars now, but yeah.
Has he? Oh, I didn't realise. He's the one that got me into it.
Yeah, he's a good laugh.
Yeah, he is. I mean, I've spoke to him a few times, and it was actually a friend of mine. Well, from my streams and my video content he's been supporting my channel for quite a few years now. An American lad, he calls himself Rushman, but also calls himself Old Dude Plays, or something like that on YouTube. But he was actually the one that got me involved with Blue Carrot Gaming community, and then Blue Carrot invited me to Stream Wars. So yeah, that's the story about me coming into Stream Wars, and you know what? It's been a brilliant move. I've met so many nice people, and that's what it's all about. a nice gaming community.
Yeah, great community. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the right place there. I mean, Vibe Nation's good as well. I mean.
Yeah, I'm part of Vibe Nations, but because I'm part quite a few now, I can't keep up to all of them.
Yeah, I'm in too many Discord, to be honest.
I know, yeah. I think it's like 100 and... is it over 100 you can get unless you're Nitro, is it? Oh.
Yeah, I won't be in that many, but... Yeah. I mean, Discord, I think I'm just trying to concentrate on my own at the minute and just get that going.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a learn. I mean, learning every day. It's different things. I mean, Yoda's been great help. He's so helpful. If you need any help, you always ask him. He would never say no. Brilliant. Yeah, even Carson, start by Carson. He's brilliant as well. If you ask him a question, he'll answer you. He will give you help if you need it. I mean, I've had loads of help. I mean, I've learnt more off them than I've like myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And you know what? We'll have to get Green Yoda on one of our episodes. We've gone through all the community almost. Well, we've been trying to go through it all. And the one person we haven't had is Green Yoda. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be a person that's going to come in as a guest.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He knows a lot. He's been doing it a long time now, so... Yeah, I'm sure a good podcast.
Brilliant, thank you. And Phil, would you like to add anything to the Stream Wars community and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I know I said it last time, but it's the fact that, like, when before I joined, I had quite a negative view of streaming and making videos online and stuff. Not like in it's a bad thing to do, just...
Yeah.
I saw the community as like quite a negative thing because you know, online, when you've got an online presence, it's like, yeah, right, okay, I'm going to be an ass now. Which was one of the things that I was like, I can't be bothered putting up with that. But, you know, after you, how do I put this nicely, going on at me for ages to join Stream Wars and start streaming.
It's the only way I get to join stuff, though.
It is. You just have to badger and then I'll do it. But like, it's crazy how like just through starting streaming, I've made what I would consider lifelong friends now, like with some people, and it's mental. Like so far, I've not had anyone on my streams, and this isn't an invitation, but I've not had anyone on my streams being horrible towards me yet. So
right, I'll be in your next stream then.
I've not had you botted a couple of months ago, but I mean, apart from that, I've had nothing.
No, I haven't. I mean, when it first started streaming, there was a few negative people coming into me channel, but I started off basically a content creator, and I still do a few content videos now and again, but I've been streaming a lot more lately, and since I've been part of Stream Wars, I've had brilliant people come to my streams every time. It's been amazing.
You just want consistent. You just want people to like, have a chat with, and I mean, you get it sometimes. But I've had like one person in the chat. But, I mean, there's still someone there to talk. And they want to watch you play. It's like I've had people come in, say hello, and then they've gone. It's like, all right, see you later, mate.
Yeah, I've had.
Do you know what though? It's like I would rather have one person in my chat who's going to communicate for a while, rather than have like 20 people who say nothing, because it still feels like there's no one else there, doesn't it? And
that's it, yeah, because I got raided by Shanti the other day, and she was speaking, but whoever was in there didn't say anything. It was 13 people that she raided with, but I only heard from her. I'm like, okay.
You're like, where are they?
She got raided by the stretch community, and I've left there, so I don't know if it's because I've left the Discord or whatever.
Right, okay.
Supported a lot of their community a lot, and then a lot of them don't even bother coming to my streams now, so it's just one of those.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, this was the thing I said, you know, if I... Sorry.
Right,
I was going to say, like, if I stopped streaming, I still feel I'd still watch people's streams from, like, the groups I'm a part of, because I really enjoy them, like, regardless of whether it's games I'd play or not. Like, the streams are just awesome.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah, I think like now I've got my sound alerts sorted out, and my live stream when it works. It's been playing up the last couple of streams, but yeah,
Yeah.
it makes a difference. It makes more like interactive.
Yeah, it does.
People like, just come in to spam you sound alerts, but I said no. At least they're working, and it gets people active and stuff. It gets them involved in the stream.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard Clanky Boy's sound alerts. I mean, I love the birthday cake one.
Wow one. Yeah, the wow one.
Oh,
wow.
That's amazing. But yeah, it's interesting to hear all these interesting stories, because obviously the other guests that we have had on our shows recently, they've all been different stories. So it's nice to hear a different story from everyone, and it's amazing having you on the show, mate.
No, thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Is there anything you would like to ask Waggo, Phil?
Right. Sorry, I misunderstood the question there. Right. Sorry. Yeah. So, no, I forgot it. Never mind. It's been a long day.
I know what you mean.
What's your goals for the year, Phil, for your streaming?
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting one.
There you go. There's a question.
Thank you. Pushing me along there. I needed that. I'm hoping just to get some more people in the chat, like a little bit more, and
yeah,
it's one of them. Like, it's going to sound a bit stupid. I don't particularly care about growing my community on my stream to get to a point where it's like, oh, I can make a decent amount of money off this, because like I'm literally just I do the wood burning, and the only thing I really do that for is for my mental health, because like it took a dive, so I started that and found that it absolutely saved me.
To focus on, that's what's good.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing was, after uni, I had nothing, so like my life just kind of spiraled a bit. So then, when I had that, at least I had something. But I became really like introverted, so I didn't really speak to anyone. So then, when I actually started streaming, I was like, oh shit, now I can actually do this burn, and so I can actually do something that's helping me. But I'm also talking to people again, because it was quite a while since I spoke to people. But
yeah, well, that's what I found out. Well, I can be quite shy sometimes, and then the streamers has to interact with people that you don't normally talk to. So I think it's good for that socialising, for that aspect of it as well.
Absolutely.
It definitely is, and I love communicating with all the people that come into me live streams. But I started off basically voice commentary when I first started doing content creating and all that. But you know what? I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna push myself and see if I can get better on what I'm doing and all that. So, and obviously I'll keep getting better as well. But so for video commentary, why not? Let's try it. The first few times I was thought, oh god, this is not going well, but I kept on it, and it's done me a world of good.
Yeah, because it took me so long. I was like, oh, should I carry it on or not? But I just carried on. But I never used to use a camera for my streams, and then when I got affiliated, I used it all the time, and it makes a hell of a difference, I think, to interaction more.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
Well, I mean, I've only just added a camera to mine, and not in the sense of like actually videoing what I'm burning, because otherwise there'd be nothing on the screen. But I got an extra cam so you could actually see my face now, which I thought, no one wants to see this ugly mug, so what's the point? But I found that on that first live, since having that, the viewer count did jump up, and it stayed at a decent amount for quite a while.
Yeah, I think it does make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, just the communities that I've been a part of, man, it's boosted me along so much, and the support is unreal. I mean, not even just like watching it as support, but like the communication support, like try this, try that, this will help you, this, do this, do you want advice, do you know what I mean? It's,
if you both need any help, you just send me a message, I can help, or try to.
There you go. Point proven. Point proven.
Well, before I met you, Phil, I was a person that didn't really speak to anyone, but now you're probably ready to say it one day. Will you stop speaking? Because I speak that much.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
The poison chance.
Yeah. But yeah, Me and Phil met. Oh God, how many years ago was it now, mate? It's gone back quite a few years. Is it maybe 7 years, maybe more? Hello, Phil. He's gone. So why he's gone, mate? We'll carry on talking. So, a question I've got to ask you, Waggo. What's the most views you've been rated for?
56 we got rated.
Oh, fantastic, mate.
54 might have been the highest one of them.
I think mine was 30, and I thought 30 doesn't sound a lot, but when you're new to streaming and everything, it's like, whoa, really? Have I just been raided with 30 people? That
was with the Stretch Discord. The owner of that, he raided me with his stream. He had 60 odd people, and I thought, this is great. What am I going to say now? And I wasn't playing great at the time either. I was on Vanguard. I was getting absolutely annihilated.
Yeah.
Gone from having like 5 people watching me to 60. I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Oh, brilliant. And you know what? We got Phil back. Yay! Phil's back in.
I don't know what's going on here, dude. I really don't.
I don't know, but I kept it running. So don't worry. But basically,
I really don't understand it.
Basically, what I was asking Waggo, mate, is how many views has he been rated with? What's the most? So I'm just going to ask you the question as well. What's the most views you've been rated for at the moment?
29.
Not bad.
No, it's really good. I mean, that was from Clap by Carson. He raided me, and I was so appreciative in that. And the great thing was, though, it wasn't just voiceless viewers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they rarely communicated when they were in. Like, and that means so much more than just people coming in for 5 minutes and saying nothing, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether you heard it before, but I was raided 30 people at one stage, which was actually fantastic. And as I was saying to Waggo, 30 doesn't actually sound like a lot, does it? But you know, when you're new to streaming and you're like, whoa, 30 people?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people who've been streaming for. Yeah, like there's been people who've been streaming for quite a long time and they don't get 30 viewers, so it is a lot on Twitch. Like,
it is. I'm hoping one day. My aim is basically to build this big gaming community where people can just hang out, and it's just a friendly hub where, you know, if you want to chat, you want to play games with each other, you name it. It's, you know, just something to chill out when you've had a stressful day or it's been a long day, and you know, you just feel like...
I took the supporters of my Discord. I thought, I'm just going to make it into a promote where you can self-promote yourself and just grow together. There's no point. I think the supporters is good, but not everyone wants to do that.
No, not everyone wants to do that, and I totally understand with that.
Yeah, make friends and just chill out.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? It's it's about you making new friends, making friends for life. And you know what? Where we have with Stream Wars, like you say, Phil's made some lifelong friends, and I'm the same. It's been fantastic, and I would never think of joining any other Discord server like that, because I don't think any other Discord server could get any better, in my opinion, because obviously I've only been in a good community since I've joined Stream Wars. So that's my opinion on Discord communities at the moment.
He's built that from the ground up, and he's done a great job.
He's done a fantastic job.
I know he's a mod in Vibe Nation, and he was in Stretch Discord when I was in there, then he left, and then to do this, and then he's done a cracking job.
He has done really good.
I mean, I've got to kind of disagree with you saying like you wouldn't join any other community.
What I'm saying is,
instead of that, then.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, okay. No, just making sure it was clarified, because otherwise it makes you sound a bit, harsh.
No, I'm basically saying that I've joined other communities before, and they're not being successful or as great as this one. I mean, I was part of a volunteer radio station, and you remember this, Phil. I was part of the Discord community and everything. I was really nice to them and all that. But one show, they decided, we're cutting you off your show. And literally the owner cut me off my show. He didn't even tell me why. I didn't see the messages he sent me until afterwards, because I was trying to get everyone's songs that being requested. It was actually a good show. I had over 200 people listening to me. And then he does that.
It's always when it's going right that something happens like that.
Yeah, so I left their community. Well, I left their radio station, and I left the Discord community as well. I just thought, no, I mean, I wasn't nasty to you. Why are you being nasty to me?
Yeah, some people are like that. I mean, I've been in some American Discords and they wouldn't even speak to me at all, because I'm from the UK. I'm thinking, well, how are you supposed to grow, or how are you supposed to get support if you can't communicate?
Exactly, mate. And that's basically what
discrimination.
That's basically what.
In a way,
that's basically what I was trying to say before. Is since then I thought, I'm not going to join a great community here because I've not been successful in the past. But then,
a long time. But
then I go on to Blue Carrot gaming community. I thought, oh, this is a good community and everything. He's got a few people there, and they're all nice, chatting, bubbly, having a laugh. And then he invites me to obviously Stream Wars, and you know what? Fantastic. I would recommend Stream Wars to anyone that has Discord and they want to join a community where they just want to hang out with people. Join Stream Wars.
Do you know one of the biggest things that shocked me when I started watching people's streams from both from your own server, your own Discord server, Waggo, and from Stream Wars as well?
Yeah.
It was the fact that you'd randomly they'd start talking, share, you start talking back, and then out of the blue they're like, "Oh, so what is it you stream?" Which I know it sounds a bit stupid, but that really surprised me that they would ask that, because you think about it, if you're there's the whole thing of no self-promoting, which absolutely fair enough, but then they're basically asking you to self-promote, and they're like, "Oh wow, that sounds amazing, I want to watch that. I'll follow you now." And it was just it really caught me off.
Had that in his stream the other day, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good
but
man.
it's the thought that everyone, this is going to sound harsh, but my assumption is everyone's kind of all about themselves until I actually joined, and I was like, holy hell, I am so wrong. Never been happy to admit I'm so wrong before.
Basically, what I thought at first, it's going to be like a follow for follow or something like that, because
started, but no, not worth it.
They don't work. In fact, if you do it on YouTube, they recognise it straight away and take followers off you, or subs, should I say?
Yeah, because people were following me on Facebook when I put my stream on there. Then I wouldn't follow them back. Then they'd stop following me. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. See, the trouble is with that, there's no point to it, because although yes, you've got a nice following, you're not getting interaction. Do you know what I mean? And that to me is the most important part of streaming, is getting that interaction with people.
Yeah, you've got to build your community up from the ground up. I mean, I made the mistake of using Twitter as that to get so I could get affiliates to get 100 followers, but I haven't used it since then. But I mean, I still watch some of their streams, but they don't watch mine. That's the only thing. That's the issue you've got, I think.
Yeah.
You've both got your follow, and then that's it. I think it doesn't go past that point then.
Yeah, they just don't care anymore then. They've got what they've wanted out of you.
Yeah.
Well, I've noticed people have come into my live stream and I've got 10 people watching me. Then next minute, I've got one. In a few seconds, I'm like, okay, really?
I think
I went from 10.
I got raided the other day, and Twitch was doing that. It said I had one, but I had 9 people in chat.
That is weird.
If it's Twitch itself, it might be.
I have noticed though, every time I start my stream, I literally got a viewer straight away, which doesn't make any sense. How can anyone come into that in 1 second of streaming?
I've got my phone on the chat on my phone, so that counts as a viewer because you're watching your stream on your phone, so you're that one viewer.
Yeah, but I read that it's not supposed to count you unless you're on a different account or something.
Well, I read someone the other day with one person, that was me.
See, I mean, I would have thought that, like,
radio, so I've got to do something.
Yeah. I would have assumed that, like, your chatbot would count as a viewer as well.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I've got about 3, but this just says 1 or more.
So basically, it could be like you obviously your command bots. That could be your one viewer, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
But that doesn't seem right. That it seems weird. I mean, why?
Then it adds to your viewer count, doesn't it? Really, it says you've got 1 viewer, average viewer.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about that.
No, I'm not even.
But they're not actually watching, are they?
I couldn't get average viewers to save my life when I first started, but now it's about 4 or 5. Yeah,
do you know what though? I love seeing these ones who they have a chatbot, but they don't have the word like chatbot, or they don't have bot at the end of it.
Yeah.
And like you get people that start interacting with it, and it's you just have to be like, that's my bot. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got butt spot. That's funny. Just anyone can add that to the chat, and it just comes out a random thing saying your butt this or something, butt that. Adds on. So, I don't know if you've watched Magic Tay. His stream's got butt bot, and he's done a Mankini stream. So every time they put Mankini in his chat, it says butts Mankini or butt bot Mankini. It comes out with some random stuff.
So it basically sends everyone to a website.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh wow, that's
not a good website.
Yeah, that's awesome. That brilliant. It's been great chatting, and we're still on time, so we're going to talk a little bit more. But we're just going to go off gaming a little bit now. Is anyone a Marvel fan here?
Yeah, I like Marvel.
So my question is for you then. What's the favourite Marvel movie of all time that you most like?
Oh,
it's a tough
that's
one.
Tough.
It is because there's so many.
I mean, I like Daredevil, but the films I like the Netflix series, but not the films.
Yeah, well, it's not Netflix now, is it? It's Disney Plus that took it.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up with the Deadpool film. Not Deadpool, Daredevil. Sorry.
Yeah. They look similar.
So I mean, I used to love that film, and then when it changed and went onto Netflix, I was like, whoa, this is so different. But
yeah.
This is a bit of the problem though, because obviously I used to love Daredevil. Used to love the original Spider-Man films, the Sam Raimi ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I grew up with all them. So.
X-Men's not Marvel, is it really? Well,
no, it is. X-Men's Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, X-Men's Marvel.
I mean, they're not a part of the MCU yet, but they are still Marvel.
Yeah, but they are they are meant to be doing.
Sorry, films I grew up with. Sorry, and X-Men I'd pick them probably because I liked all of them films.
X-Men is a brilliant.
Could be any superhero you probably it couldn't be any, but Mystique was my favourite at the time.
We're talking about X-Men and all that is I don't know whether you heard the rumour, and I think it might possibly be coming true, but they're meant to be doing a Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Yeah,
I think it's because he's friends with Hugh Jackman, into Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it's funny because Hugh Jackman actually said that was one of his biggest regrets, was the fact that he ended his career as Wolverine before he got a chance to do a film with Deadpool.
Yeah,
he was brilliant as Wolverine as well.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I would like to see him playing the character in the Wolverine game when it comes out. I don't think he is, but wouldn't that be so cool?
Oh yeah, it would be. I mean, that's been delayed as well, hasn't it? I think from release.
Well, there wasn't a particular date. I mean, there's meant to be a showcase in June that might be showing off Wolverine game, so it could possibly be coming out still this year.
I'm definitely getting that one.
My favourite Marvel movie, I mean, I've got loads, but I think it's got to be Endgame. I think Endgame was such a fantastic movie, but then again, the new Spider-Man movie was just as good. I mean, that was fantastic, that wasn't it?
You know what, though? I will say, I think that they did a really good job with Infinity War, because it was, so much expectation subversion, because, every Marvel film you watched up to that point, it was always the bad guy attacks everyone and then the good guy wins. That's always been the movie models. And then, Infinity War comes along and it's just like, Infinity War? No, is that the right? Here it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that came out first, didn't it?
Yeah, brain fog then. But yeah, that, it came out, and then the next thing, it's like, no, the heroes don't win, and you're like, whoa, okay. So I just thought that was genius, because, like, it's not their film, it's Thanos' film. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I hate that film.
Yeah, man, and I don't think they've had that before.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they picked Josh Brolin's a brilliant actor anyway, I like him.
But you know what
absolutely.
I think they might do? I don't think they'll do a movie. I think they'll do, like, what they've done with these Marvel TV series on Disney Plus. Maybe they might do a TV series of them instead of a movie.
It'd be good to see baby Thanos, wouldn't
it?
Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah,
just gonna use the Yoda model there.
Well, you could have him a story based on when he was little, how he become so evil and all that. But then again, in a different universe, he's actually a good guy. So they could do it both ways, couldn't they?
I mean, I was interested about the film because, like, in the comics, from what I knew, it was the fact that Death was a woman who was in love with Deadpool but couldn't have him because he can't die. But then Thanos was obsessed with Death and wanted to be with Death. So then that was his reasoning for destroying half the universe. So then the fact that, like, they changed it, and it was like a very logical reasoning to what they changed it to. Like, it wasn't just, the universe is too big, I don't want as many people. It was like a very well thought out plot for the film, I think. Yeah. So they did a good job there.
They really did, didn't they?
Yeah, and in regards to you saying that you really like Josh Brolin as an actor, like, what did you think of him as Cable?
Yeah, he played the part well.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did. I think he did.
I remember when I watched The Goonies for the first time, and he was always one of the main characters in that. I mean, that's one of my favourite films when I was growing up as well.
Hello, you guys. Yeah. I mean, it's just the humour that they had. It was like, it was these weird creatures. I don't know what they were called. Well, they're called Goonies, but it was just everything they said. It was like you could just laugh at everything because it was like it was stupid, but it was funny at the same time.
So, well, I remember so the first time I actually watched that, I was a young teenager, and I watched that in hospital. It had been out for years beforehand, obviously, but like that was the first time I watched it. And since then, I've been asked multiple times to do the truffle shuffle, so I do not appreciate that with the movie.
I mean, it could be worse.
It's amazing, though.
It could be worse. You could be getting compared to Little and Large. Sorry, I had to put that one in because we're talking about all these weird moments and all that. But yeah, someone basically came up to us because me and Phil, obviously, we're actually friends in real life, and
apparently,
Apparently, yeah. So Facebook says.
Yeah, Facebook friends.
Friends, car friends.
Oh God.
That's another great movie. Okay, it's not Marvel, but I think the TV series was better.
Yeah, there's more content.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the first movie was not too bad when they were in Ibiza, but when they went to Australia, it was funny in parts, but I don't think it was the best.
No, they're too old at that age as well when they did that.
But they could do one now. They could actually start a TV series up again if they were going to do a reunion. But where they've gone and got jobs, yeah, and the kids did the same.
Yeah.
See, there was something that annoyed me about that, though, was the fact that the after that had finished, they created an American one, and it was just the same stuff, but it was done so badly, and it was like you're ruining the source material.
I don't know why they did the American Office as well, because that just didn't make sense to me.
No, the American one though, it was why did they do it? I don't know. And they only did one season, didn't they, or two?
I like Steve Carell, but not the main character.
No.
It's funny though when you listen to Ricky Gervais rip him apart over it, because obviously they're friends and they joke about it, but he's constantly like, "Oh yeah, how does it feel to be the discount version of me?" And some of the stuff they come out with, man, it is funny.
It is that funny, and you know what?
Have you seen the new Ant-Man film yet? That's out now.
Oh no, we haven't seen that yet. Do you know what else we haven't seen? The new Doctor Strange. We've been desperate to watch it with together, but we just haven't had time. And when we have had time, something's come up, and we've not had time. You know what I mean? Life goes on.
It's like when I'm streaming, I don't watch telly anymore. I watch catch up all the time. I don't watch live TV.
I know, and then sometimes you're too far back to catching up, aren't you? So you're catching up for weeks.
It's like The Walking Dead's finished now, and I've not even watched the last few episodes. I've been watching that since it came out. I've done that, but I've just started watching The Last of Us because that's my favourite PlayStation game.
Oh, I mean, I've watched every episode up to now, obviously, but fantastic! What a job they've done to it. I mean, I feel like I'm playing the game. Basically, that's good.
Yeah.
You know what though? That episode though, where the ground caved in and they all just swarmed out.
Oh, that was the last episode.
Oh my God!
Well, it wasn't the last episode. It was the last.
I was saying, "Oh, that's not in the game. You can't put that in there." But then it worked with the series, so I thought I can't criticise it.
Yeah, you got to let them off for that.
They got to add some stuff into it. They can't just go straight by the script of the game.
Well, most of it's game, isn't it?
Yeah, most of it. I mean, because I've played that loads of times. I played it on PlayStation 3, 4, and not played the 5 version yet. But yeah, I've played it that many times. I know it inside out.
Believe it or not, there's not actually a PS5 version. That Last of Us Part 2 was only ever released for PS4.
Yeah, I've got that one, but they've remastered the first one on PS4.
Yeah, they did, and they did a good job. And they also, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, they remastered it again and again because they've actually remastered it twice, haven't they?
Yeah, this will be the second time because the first time was on PS3.
And then PS4, they remastered it for that, and then they remastered it to this, but they don't call it a remaster on this one. It's a remake, isn't it?
They call it Part 1, so I think they'll probably do Part 2 as well at some point for PS4.
So will it be called Part 2 or Part 3? You know?
It gets confusing.
It doesn't.
How many times can you remake a game?
I know, yeah, but I have heard, though, the rumours are they're in works of making the third Last of Us game now.
The way it ended the second one, I think they've got to do something, but...
Well, I've not actually played the full-on first game yet. I mean, I keep saying to myself I need to get back to it, but the thing is with me is I'll play a game and Phil be 100%
I can attest to this.
I'll play a game and then I'll see something that's coming out and looks interesting and go, oh, do you know what? I've got a bit of money. I'll buy that. And then
Yeah.
I forget about that game and I go on to that game. And then I see another game and I'm thinking, yeah, should I?
I don't know if you've heard, the games, the PlayStation Hit games, they're getting rid of them. So if you haven't got them in your library, add them to your library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not upgrading the version, so it'll be PS5 games now. I don't think they can have the PlayStation Hit games anymore. And I know The Last of Us is on there. So you have to buy it now.
I mean, I'll be honest, as soon as they came out, I was like, okay, add to library, add to library, add to library. Like, all of them just in case.
Yeah.
But did you actually hear about the people getting into trouble with that and getting banned from the PlayStation for Life?
That was with PlayStation Plus, the new one, wasn't it?
Yeah, because so basically, okay, so when they released the PlayStation 5, they brought out the PlayStation Plus collection.
Yeah.
And what happened was people would like have their PS5 and then they'd say like selling all these 15, get access to these 15 games for £10, and then what they do is they reset the PS5, log in with that account, and then that person or the user of that account would then have access to all those games. So there was people with a PS5 that would like getting 20, 30 people access to all these games for extra money. And when Sony found out, they banned quite a lot of people for life because of it.
What I can't understand about that is, though, Sony actually put that in people's hands, really, because game share.
Yeah, there's always some sort of glitch in the matrix, isn't there, where they can find a gap.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I double checked over game sharing, because I thought I don't want to lose all these platinums, and I don't want to lose my access to this 20 of my PlayStation games.
Yeah, that's it. And then you lost everything.
The good thing about how they've done that is you're only entitled to share with one person, aren't you, at a time?
Yeah, but I mean, as we said before, when I didn't know whether it was true or not, I had to ring them because I didn't want to risk losing everything.
Yeah, well, I did look into it very hard, and I thought, I'll tell you, because I know you would double check things, because I'm the same. I always double check things, but I read loads of stuff about this. I read on Sony's PlayStation forum page, and it apparently it was a thing, but I was like, that could have just been put up by people. So I told Phil, and obviously Phil went on and spoke to someone from PlayStation.
It's a good job, isn't it?
That's just worth double checking, isn't it? Because you know that like they say you can use this or you can do that, and sooner or later it's going to be, oh no, you couldn't actually do that. So it's just a scary thought.
It is, and we're coming to the end. Yeah, that's very true, and we're coming to the end of the podcast. But it's been brilliant chatting with you, Waggo. Thank you for coming on my show, or our show, should I say? But yeah, just one thing I want to ask you: is there anyone you want to give a shout out to before we get off?
Well, shout out to Little Green Yoda, Nick John Witt, Fatback Carson, James Hughes, and Mr. Burns.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Phil, is there anything you want to end the stream with?
No, I mean, just thank you for coming on the show. It's been an amazing chat. I've really enjoyed it. You've been an absolutely amazing guest.
And
don't forget to advertise your own Discord as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, advertise it before we end the podcast, mate.
The Waggo's Gang Discord. Yeah,
so anyone that doesn't know, join Waggo's Discord channel. He's trying to build a community where people can just hang out, and people that stream as well, he'll help you out on that. But also, he's a fantastic lad, and pleasure having you on the show, mate.
Thanks for the kind words. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Before we go off, though, just want to say We have a Facebook page, everyone. So if you want to like it, it is the the Teamworks Podcast, and that's what it's called. So if you go on to Facebook, you can find us straight away. But also, if you say to Alexa, play Teamworks latest podcast, it will play the latest episode that's on currently.
Was it really?
Yeah. I tried it. I tried it the other day and all that. Yeah. Try it yourself.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Honestly, I tried it one
clueless.
day. Yeah.
I won't do it now.
Yeah. Alexa automatically knows, obviously, because of Apple and Spotify. If you ask, but obviously, I think you've got to say play on Apple Podcasts, otherwise it won't recognize. Yeah, this is how brainy Alexa can be. And do you know what? For this recording, I actually switched her on mute so she wouldn't answer back then.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, because I noticed that I've done it before, haven't I, Phil? Where we've been talking, then Alexa's like, "Sorry, I didn't get that."
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Once again, thank you for joining, Waggo. Hopefully, we'll get you on another episode at some point. But yeah, thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank
Can't
you,
wait to
Phil,
watch your next stream as well.
Yes. Count me in. Let us know when you're next streaming, mate, and we'll definitely be on there to give you
tomorrow night.
Give you a lot of abuse. I mean, no, not abuse.
Yeah, I was putting sound like so you can what used to run at 1 or 50, so you should be able to spam it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone, and yes, it's been a great episode this week. I'm sure you can all agree.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Bye, everyone.
Bye, dude. Have a wonderful week.
You too, guys. Bye.
Bye.